Hello everybody, Ross, Display Manager here. We're currently on our mid-season break, and in the absence of a display, we've put together a little video which will hopefully give you a bit of an insight into exactly what goes on inside the cockpit during a display. Hope you enjoy.
Ground 26 running display. Display ground 26. So thinking about BS6 feature, BS6 feature which today is Cromwell ATC. Give myself a good run-in, about half a mile run-in, and I need to think about the wind coming from there. So I've got 1500 feet and 120, I'm just starting to tip in. Thinking about that wind, so slightly offsetting to the left. Downgoing wind is clear. Good look up above and behind to make sure when I pitch up. I need 150 knots minimum for this manoeuvre. So I come down towards 1,000 feet. Ideally want to be reasonable way at 1,000 feet. So I've still got my minimum speed. Coming in, speed is good, height is good. Coming down towards 500 feet and initially pitching up for the hammerhead. Look left and right to make sure I've got the true vertical. 1,000 feet I have, 80 knots, so I've got safe height speed to pull through. You can see the runway underneath me, that's absolutely fine. Coming out now, looking for a minimum speed of 130 knots, 500 feet for the half cuban. So I've got good speed, clear above and behind. Pitching up into the half cuban, left and right in a minimum of 1,000 feet. I can roll, my height is good, and I've got the runway beneath me. Starting to coordinate the pitch movement so I come out at 500 feet. Good. Left, looking left, my feature, left, pitching up, speed is 130 for the loop. Quite a soft pull over the top for a loop, looking at a minimum of 1,100 feet over the top. I can see my feature down to the left, that's fine. Got to think about the wind now pushing me down. Come on the axis slightly, looking for a minimum 150, apology 130, pitching up for the half horizontal. Got 1,000 feet, which is good. There's my runway underneath me. Pitching and rolling, coordinating to come back out at 500 feet on that level there. Okay, looking to the right, taking a feature to the left. Got 130 knots. Pitching up for a quarter clover. Okay, height is good across the top. I'm rolling out on my feature. Coming down, looking for 120 knots, 500 feet. Pitching up for stall turn. Left wing, right wing, on my back, got the safe height, full left rudder, coordinating, flying the nose through, flying the wing through, stamping down straight, I am on my line. Looking for 130 knots, 500 feet, I need to go right before I go left. Okay, transfer pressures are good. Okay, bring myself right, before I go left, height is safe, through 1,000 feet, coming down on my datum. Looking for offset to penetrate the wind. There's 500 feet. Offsetting to the left, to the right. Okay, I've just got to accept I need to penetrate into the wind, so I'm now converting height or speed into height. Starting to think about my datum. Temperature pressures are good. RPM is going in. Okay, looking down, start to think ahead. Next manoeuvre is the slow roll. So coming down, looking for 130 knots on the centre line. I've got 130 knots. I've got my datum so I can start pitching up. So pitching, rolling, lots of right rudder, pushing across the top. Height is good. Temperature and pressures are good. Coming down and pitching. Got 120, pitching straight up for another stall turn. Into the vertical. That's good. Slight right wing low. About 50 knots. Coming down, coming through, slightly off the line. I can do something about that, and I've gone slightly too far downwind. So I've just got to accept that now. Looking for 130 knots for my next manoeuvre. So slightly too far downwind off there, make a debrief point of that next time. Okay, coming up past through, I've got 130 knots, I've got 500 feet. Pitching up for a loop, RPM's going in, temperature and pressures are checked. Start converting that loop into a roll as I come off. Wind's caught me out a little bit there. Okay, looking for 120, so I've got the height, I've got the speed, coming up for a half cuban. That checks. Okay, height, speed is good, through 1,000 feet, speed is good, and pulling back towards my datum. Okay, I need 130 knots. I've got 130 knots coming through, left, right, clear above, RPM's coming in, pitching up for another loose quarter clover. Okay, I've got my height, so good heights, good speeds. Okay, back through, 500 feet, good speed, offsetting again. So again, as I did before, just got to convert my speed. I'm currently 140 knots. 10 knots equals about 100 a foot. Starting to convert that speed into height, energy gaining wing over. Start to think about where I need to be. So, start to pitch back round, come through, RPMs coming in, temperatures and pressures are normal. Okay, looking for 130, I've got 120, there's 130 already. 500 feet, pitch in. So 1, check. 2, check. 3, check, height is good. 4, check. 5, check. Height is pretty good, can offset, use that height to get me back round. Okay, 4G max at the moment. Okay, RPMs coming in, temperatures and pressures on all. Everything's looking good at the moment. Next manoeuvre, the Amy roll. Okay, so can do 2 or 3 of those. There's 500 feet. So I want to do one before the crowd line. So pitching up, check, speed is good, height is good, and rolling. Little bit of push to help myself over the top. Okay, that's one. 700 feet, coming back down. Slightly off the crowd line, but I can live with that. Coming back up, pitching up, another roll. Check, 130, and rolling. And let's check. And that's good. Okay, coming down to 500 feet, 130 knots for another half horizontal. So, coming up for a half horizontal. Good, RPM's going in, temperatures and pressure check. 1,000 feet over the top, I am safe. Okay, low, down. This time, diving towards the runway for the fast pass. So watch my altimeter, 500, 400, 300, levelling, 200 feet for the fast pass. Speed currently 150. Fast pass, good. Okay, pitching up and 20 degrees angle of bank, offsetting through 500 feet, increasing angle of bank. Okay, 700 to 800 feet is good, 90 knots is good. RPMs going in, temperature and pressures are normal. Okay, coming back round. Okay, looking for 500 feet, I've got my 500 feet. I've got 130 knots. So driving myself in for one of the final manoeuvres, clear above and behind, RPMs going in, temperatures and pressures are normal. Okay, is oblique loop. Offset, 45 degrees, check. And 4, RPMs going in, temperatures and pressures are normal. Okay, looking round, 900 feet. There we go, coming back to 500 and taking the bank off. 500, RPMs coming in, temperatures and pressures are normal. Okay, looking for 120 knots, which I've got here, clear above and behind. This time only have to go up to 900 feet. Check and roll. There's 900 feet, and for the only time in the manoeuvre sequence, taking power off. Okay, starting to look towards the ground. Power's coming off, power's coming back on, descending 100 feet for the waving pass. RPMs given in, temperatures and pressures are normal. R36 complete. Car 6.